This is the world's first super versatile jet. A machine that can land on dirt strips shorter than 3,000 feet, yet cruise at 440 miles per hour, carrying up to 10 passengers in executive comfort. The Pilatus PC-24 isn't just another private jet. It's a Swiss Army knife with wings, and it costs $12 million. But is it worth it? Let's find out. That distinctive nose, those commanding windows, that aggressive stance. Everything about this aircraft screams capability. But what truly sets it apart isn't just its looks. This is the only private jet in its class that can transition from a pristine runway in Monaco to a gravel airstrip in the Serengeti without breaking a sweat. Let's step inside this mechanical masterpiece, and I'll show you exactly what $12 million buys you in today's private aviation market. The moment you enter the PC-24, you're greeted by a cabin that measures 23 feet long, 5 feet and 7 inches wide, and 5 feet 1 inch high. Now, these numbers might not mean much on their own, but let me put this into perspective. This cabin is 17% larger than its closest competitor, the Cessna Citation CJ4. The standard configuration accommodates 8 passengers, but here's where it gets interesting. Pilatus has engineered what they call their quick change interior. In less than 30 minutes, you can transform this executive jet into a cargo hauler or even an air ambulance. Try doing that with your Phenom 300. The cabin features 6 large windows on each side, flooding the interior with natural light. These aren't just any windows, they're positioned at the optimal height for seated passengers, a detail that becomes apparent the moment you settle into one of the handcrafted executive seats. Each leather seat is fully adjustable and can swivel, recline, and track forward and back. The flat floor, and yes, I mean completely flat, is a game changer. No central aisle dip here like you'd find in many competitors. This might seem like a small detail, but ask anyone who's had to awkwardly shuffle through a private jet cabin, and they'll tell you what a difference it makes. The cabin features a refreshment center that puts some apartment kitchens to shame. We're talking about a hot and cold water system, coffee maker, and ample storage for refreshments and snacks. There's even an option for a microwave, something you rarely see in this class of aircraft. The lavatory is located at the rear of the aircraft, and unlike some competitors who treat it as an afterthought, Pilatus has given it the attention it deserves. It's externally serviceable, features a solid door for privacy, and is actually large enough to use comfortably. There's even a wardrobe for hanging garments. Now, let's talk about the flight deck, and this is where things get really interesting. Stepping into the cockpit is like entering the bridge of a starship. The PC-24 features Honeywell's Primus Epic 2.0 avionics suite, marketed as the Advanced Cockpit Environment, or ACE. 4 12-inch high-resolution displays dominate the panel, providing pilots with unprecedented situational awareness. The synthetic vision system creates a 3-dimensional terrain map, making it possible to safely navigate in challenging conditions. But here's what's really impressive. The jet features an auto-throttle system, typically found only in much larger aircraft. This system automatically controls engine power throughout all phases of flight, reducing pilot workload and increasing safety. The side stick controller, rather than a traditional yoke, gives pilots better visibility and more precise control. It's not just about looking cool, though it definitely does. It's about functionality. The cockpit is designed to be operated by a single pilot, though it's certified for 2-crew operation. But the real magic happens when you fire up those engines. The PC-24 is powered by 2 Williams International FJ-44-4A engines, each producing 3,420 pounds of thrust. These engines are not just powerful, they're smart. The Full Authority Digital Engine Control System automatically manages engine parameters, ensuring optimal performance while protecting against overtemp and overspeed conditions. The performance numbers are nothing short of impressive. This jet will take you to 45,000 feet in just 30 minutes. At maximum cruise power, you're looking at 440 miles per hour. But here's where it gets really interesting. The PC-24 needs just 2,490 feet of runway to take off. To put that in perspective, most jets in this class need at least 3,500 feet. But what truly sets the PC-24 apart is its unpaved runway capabilities. This isn't just marketing speak. We're talking about genuine rough field performance that's been tested in some of the world's most challenging environments. From the red dirt strips of the Australian outback to the frozen runways of Alaska, the PC-24 has proven itself time and time again. The secret lies in its robust landing gear system, specifically designed to handle the punishment of unpaved surfaces. The main gear features oversized tires with special tread patterns that prevent stone damage, while the nose gear incorporates a debris deflector to protect the fuselage. These aren't just add-ons, they're integral parts of the aircraft's DNA, designed from the ground up for this purpose. The PC-24's remarkable short-field performance isn't just about the landing gear. The aircraft's wing design incorporates sophisticated high-lift devices, including large double-slotted flaps that dramatically increase lift during takeoff and landing. When combined with the powerful Williams engines, this allows the PC-24 to access runways that would be completely off-limits to conventional private jets. The range is equally impressive: 1,800 nautical miles or 2,100 miles with 4 passengers. That's Miami to Denver, London to Athens, or Dubai to Mumbai, non-stop. And speaking of non-stop, the PC-24 can climb directly to 45,000 feet in most conditions, flying above commercial traffic and weather. The aircraft's handling characteristics are exactly what you'd expect from Swiss engineering: precise, predictable, and forgiving when needed. The flight control system provides excellent feedback while preventing pilot-induced oscillations. In turbulence, the jet remains stable thanks to its straight wing design and sophisticated flight control system. Now, let's talk about the numbers that really matter, the ones on the check you'll need to write. The Pilatus PC-24 will set you back $12 million for a new aircraft. That's base price. Start adding options like custom paint, premium interior packages, and additional avionics, and you're looking at another million or so. But here's a figure that might surprise you. The hourly operating cost is around $2,300. That's actually competitive with smaller jets, especially when you consider the PC-24's capabilities. The Williams engines are fuel efficient, and maintenance costs are kept in check by smart engineering and excellent support from Pilatus. If you're interested in chartering rather than buying, expect to pay between $4,000 and $5,000 per hour. That might sound steep, but remember, you're not just paying for a private jet, you're paying for the ability to land virtually anywhere, carry virtually anything, and do it all with Swiss precision. This isn't just another private jet, it's a glimpse into the future of aviation, where performance meets practicality and luxury meets capability. And while $12 million might seem steep, for the right buyer, it might just be the bargain of the century. If you enjoyed this video, click here to discover an inside look of the $18 million Cessna Citation Latitude. See you there in a second.